What's going on, guys? So today is going to be unboxing of the FX30, the little brother to FX3 that I currently have. So this mainly is going to be my B camera or office stationary camera, so I can shoot some YouTube videos without taking it off, but I don't know yet. We'll figure it out later on. The cinema line with the top handle. So inside we got a USB-C to regular USB charging cable. There's also going to be a power block that this plugs into to charge the camera. All sorts of paperwork. Oh, and a little update. I'll plug right on top or in description below a video about this Catalyst Browse software. It's very, very helpful, especially with the gyro data these cameras are collecting. The stabilization feature is fantastic. Okay, so here's the XLR handle that's obviously comes with this setup. That is so multifunctional and gives you an opportunity to capture audio from multiple sources all at once and is absolutely identical to FX3. Few annoying parts about this handle are the shotgun microphone fits just the Sony shotgun microphones, because if you try to use something different like Sennheiser or Rode, you definitely would need to have a rubber ring that fits on the microphone to make sure it fits snugly onto this XLR handle. And the next annoying thing is that this handle, it seems like been made for like baby hands or something. However, there's a workaround about this issue and you can just purchase extension. Many brands actually sell those like Condor Blue or Small Rig. So a couple of other little compartments inside of the box where you can see the power brick for Sony, where you can charge the battery. It doesn't come like FX3 with actual charging station. And of course the popular Z100 battery. And here's the camera. Still to this day, I don't understand why Sony does it every single time. With every single camera I've bought from Sony, the LCD screen is open outwards. So I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's not going to be damaged or anything like that, but it is so strange they do that. I always try to make sure that all the little doors and all the little things are closing and opening with no issues, so check yours for sure. Dual SD card slots with super fast CF Express Type A cards. Both are simultaneously recording, and it's just amazing cards. Amazingly expensive as well, but you definitely want to have those if you're shooting at high bit rates and high frame rate slow motion. Full size HDMI. And not only do you have an option of XLR handle audio recording, but you also have a plug-in mic to the side, and below you have USB Type-C. Charging and transferring data is seamless with this, and USB micro Type B, which majority of people only use to sync time codes between other cinema cameras that Sony has. And of course, Sony's brand new APS-C sensor that never been used in any other cameras. That's what they claim to be. As you can see, compared to my FX3, besides the text, the top screws and side screws are different color. FX3 has a silver, FX30 has its all black. Now they do have different sensors, different base ISO, which is 800 and 2500, compared to FX3's insane 800 and 12,800 second native ISO. So they also differ where the autofocus illuminator is, so you can see that. Cooling fans are all the same. Besides the things that I mentioned right now, everything body-wise is all the same. Let's go ahead and put handle on the hot shoe of this camera and tighten the bolts, which you can do it with your hands, which is so good that you don't have to use any kind of multi-tool for that. Yes, and the XLR handles are all the same. Now, just so you know, a lot of brands are making all these extension arms for this XLR handle because obviously there is a problem, and if there is a consumer problem that everybody complains about, companies like Condor Blue or Small Rig, they find a solution, they make it, and make money off of it. So let's go ahead and look at all these handles and some attachments. So besides just fixing the issue with gripping the handle, this extension gives you so many extra mounting points where you can attach any external monitors, any microphones to that handle. And of course, you have to charge the battery before putting it into the camera. Let's go through a quick setup, language, location, time zone, all that good stuff. And actually interesting, it asks to perform a pixel mapping, optimize the image sensor. That has not been the case with all the other FX3 cameras that I had before. So that's something new that they added to the quick setup process. One big advantage of this type of camera over the mirrorless cameras of Sony is camera has a rocker in front of your shutter that allows you to zoom in and out with a lens that have a power zoom, which is super cool, especially when you're trying to do some vertigo effects. And with this camera, I also got additional accessories, which will allow me to mount external monitor on top of the XLR handle. And it will be a good way to create additional video for you guys comparing SmallRig and Condor Blue brands, specifically accessories for this XLR handle. Now, one of the biggest questions I had myself, I wanted to test on my own, is if I purchase Condor Blue extension arm and get a over control mount from SmallRig, would they work together? So I guess in this video we're gonna find out, and you will learn something new. We're kind of able to do that, but the access to some of the toggles and switches are a little bit rough. So you can combine those things, but they will not have a perfect fit. There will be some gaps between them. And as you can see with a SmallRig plate, you have a little step up mount just in case you don't have that additional extension arm. Just like Condor Blue, you have this step up with that mount to make sure it's the perfect height and perfect fit. But there you have it. So in this video, you saw what's inside of the box of Sony FX3 camera bundle with the XLR handle and some of the accessories that I at least cannot live without. I purchased all of them for these cameras just to make my life easier. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please don't hesitate to hit the thumbs up, slap the subscribe button, and bump the bell while you're at it. Remember to stay awesome, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.